So let's go to Tata Motors. So this is Tata Motors. Okay. Now look at Tata Motors. What is the debt equity ratio? What is the debt equity ratio of Tata Motors? याशिका आप इधर आ जाओ, वहाँ से देखने में दिक्कत भी हो रही है आप. Just bring my this thing also, microphone. So debt equity ratio is how much? 0.62. You can just take this thing. Okay? So that means 62 paisa is debt and 1 rupee equity. So company has low in debt. Company doesn't have much of debt. It has debt, but compared to equity, equity is more and debt is less. So good position. Okay. Now look at interest coverage ratio. What is the interest coverage ratio? 7.0. That means it is earning 7 times more than the interest it's paying. Okay. And we can always go to the profit loss account. Okay. And calculate the interest coverage ratio. Now guide me, how do we calculate the interest coverage? So we have to take the interest. Okay. And I have to take the the profit before depreciation. Okay. EBIT. So what is the formula for calculating the interest coverage ratio? So the formula is, look at the formula. So the formula is this, interest coverage ratio. Just read out the formula. क्या formula है? Earning before interest and tax divided by interest expense. Fine. So now using this formula, just try to calculate what is the interest coverage ratio. Anyone? So tell me, what is the numerator and what is the denominator you are taking? तो अभी यहाँ कितना आ रहा है? It is coming 7.02. So why it is missing out? So why you getting a wrong number? It should be 7. It is EBIT, earning before interest and tax. So अभी हमें जो दिया हुआ है यहाँ पर 30,000 दिया हुआ है. Profit before taxes. No, just hold on. So okay, you are saying 51,624. So अगर 51,624 को अगर आप divide करें with from 5,000, so you are getting 9. Okay. So okay. So what I do is now then I take, okay, we just make another calculation. So 30,437 plus 22,000 plus 5,000. Okay. And ignore the interest, ignore the other income. So take only the operating income. So how much you get? Fine. So how much you getting? Or take, okay, sure. So how much you getting, Vansh? अंश? हाँ, मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ कि आप ऐड करते हैं 30,000, उसमें 22,000 ऐड कर दो और फिर 5,000 ऐड कर दो. कितना आ गया? और उसको डिवाइड कर दो आप इंटरेस्ट से, तो 9 के करीब आ जाता है. एनीवे, ओके. सो लेट्स नॉट गो एंड चेक. आई मीन ऑफ कोर्स 11 आ जाता है. ओके, फाइन. सो देयर इज सम एरर, मे बी we are assuming that the interest cover ratio is 7.02, which is not the current. Let's say go and do some other one. So let's go to Reliance. Okay, let's go to Reliance and let's see what is the interest coverage ratio of Reliance. 5.37. Okay, let's go to the balance sheet. Okay, इसको करिए याशिका. 1,19,000, sorry, 1,69,000 you said, divided by 25,000 straight away. So 1,69,000 divided by 6.76%. Okay, and how much you are getting here? 5.37. Okay, so now we go back again. Okay, and then we just go for the other income, and other income mein there was about other income exceptional items was, this is which company? Reliance. Okay, other income, normal, exceptional items. Okay, fine. Chalo, anyway, so the figure is, we will figure out why it's a difference, but that was not the the case. But interest coverage ratio of Reliance is 5.37. So the only thing is, suppose this figure is correct, because we are making some kind of a calculation mistake, or maybe I mean, it has been calculated on different basis here. So what is the Reliance interest coverage ratio? 5.37. Is it good or bad? Good, because the company is earning 5. And Tata Motor was better, or Reliance is better? Tata was better. Let's talk about for example, Adani Enterprise. How much? 1.98. Okay, so is it good or bad? It is not as good as Tata Motors or Reliance, because they are having interest coverage ratios only 1.98. So that means if something happens to Adani, they'll struggle to pay the loan. Is that okay? So here the interest coverage ratio, the more the interest coverage ratio, at least it should be more than 4 or 4.5, okay, or 5 or 4, whatever. So if it is more than 4, then we say it's good, okay, I mean thumb rule. But if it is less than 4, then we can say the company can be in problem, okay, fine. Or sometime like it will all depend upon the credit rating agencies, what is the kind of yardstick they are using. So this is one of the ratio which is very important for the credit rating agencies to determine what is the kind of default risk the company may perceive. Okay, so let's move on. भैया इधर आओ, ये ऐसे कैसे हो जाता? अच्छा, हाइड, ओके फाइन. Okay, so this we have done. So there is some more theory, so I am just skipping that. You can just read them. Now, so these are the certain credit rating agencies in India. Okay. So whenever the company is going to take a loan, okay, or company will issue bonds, so the company needs to get itself rated. Okay. It is mandatory for all the companies in India or worldwide to get a rating from the rating agencies, okay, before they can take a loan. If a company doesn't have a rating, then company cannot approach public or any financial institutions for taking a loan. Please there. So what's the I mean this thing? What's the regulation, Ansh? What is the regulation I was talking about? If you have to take a loan or issue bonds in India, then you must get your rating done, credit rating. And who are the rating agencies which are given on your screen? Okay, CRISIL, ICRA, CARE, and India Rating. So these are some of the Indian rating agencies. Okay, so they'll rate you, fine. Like you can always go and check, and the rating will be done for a long term loan and for a short term loan. अगर आपको लोन चाहिए 5 साल के लिए तो लॉन्ग टर्म लोन, अगर आपको लोन चाहिए 1 साल के लिए तो शॉर्ट टर्म लोन. Okay, fine. So just assume that if you are going to take a loan for 1 year or more than 1 year or 3 years or 5 years, the 5-year loan will be called a long term loan and a 1-year loan would be a short term loan. Now the rating agencies will give you ratings. Now the best rating can be a AAA rating, then a AA rating. Now all these symbols are being different for various rating agencies. Okay, but as a general rule, a AAA rating would be always the best rating. Okay, fine. And then it will be AA, then it will be single A, then it will be triple B, then double B and single B, like this, and D rating. Okay, fine. This is for long term. And short term, it will be like P1, the best rating, P2, next best. Okay, like this. So the symbols are different. Short term, the symbols changes, or A1, A2, A3. So companies, all the rating agencies can have different symbols. A1 will be equivalent to AAA. A long-term rating versus a short-term best rating will be a AAA and A1 or P1, whatever. So I'm just going to show you now the rating of, say for example, Reliance. Let's say Reliance. So what is the rating of Reliance? So here what we look at documents and then go to the credit rating agencies here, okay, fine. So now the company has taken, a loan of what? What is the rating? AAA rating. The Reliance has a AAA rating. Just recently they have taken a rating from and which is called a stable rating. Okay, fine. Or let's say for example, another company called say Tata Motors. Okay, so Tata Motors. Let's see the rating. So this is AA plus. Look at this here. It's very important. What is the rating? AA plus. Okay. Who has done it? Chrysler. And Chrysler has done A1 plus. This is a short-term rating. Fine. So इन्होंने long term का भी लोन लिया हुआ है, short term का भी लोन लिया है, and they have got the rating done. Is that clear? Fine. Okay. So let's go back to understand. Break.